Hey Scorpio, welcome to your first half of September reading. You're the last ones in this series, but just so you understand, I bring you 2 readings a month, one in the first half somewhere between the 1st and the 15th, and one for the second half from the 16th to the 30th or the 31st. They are not date or time specific. I only put first half, second half, so it makes it easier for you to find them on the channel and identify the extended readings, okay? That's really it. Also, it will not resonate with everyone, so just take what speaks to you, leave the rest, or you can try to be a cross-watcher for the sun arising of your divine counterpart. Sometimes helpful messages come through that way, okay? Also, now that I mentioned the extendeds, just in case you didn't hear, if you scroll down a little bit in the description box below each video, you'll see that I added a monthly option. And people were asking for it. It does represent a savings for those of you who do opt in for the extendeds. Just scroll down, click on the water sign monthly. They're categorized by element, and read all about it. I don't want to take up too much time here, but it's worth looking at. Okay, bringing you 2 cards from Wisdom of the Oracle, dear Scorpio. One for you, one for your divine counterpart. So we've got one for divine masculine, one for divine feminine. You get to decide which energy you're in, and you can always flip it around. So divine masculine gets card 43. 4 and 3 is 7. Very spiritual, deep knowing. This feels like the priestess to me, High Priestess. Deep knowing, an inner knowing. It's sort of like, I don't know how I know, but I just know. So masculine coming through, very spiritual, very connected, very intuitive. Feminine gets card 15, message in a bottle. Oh, I love it. Messages in a bottle, to me, are always about a message that finds its way almost to an unintended recipient, and it usually comes from somewhere deep within. The message that comes in a message in a bottle is usually very heartfelt, very emotional, one of deep emotion, love, longing, you know? So heads up, feminine. A message in a bottle. Something you may not be aware of. A message may be coming toward you. I'm pulling 1 card for the Scorpios watching from Sacred Traveler. Oh my gosh, Maron, come on. Sacred Traveler, this is just taking a look at your spiritual journey. Something to think about, meditate on, journal around. Vast vistas, expand your horizons. Expand your horizons. I like vast vistas. To me, I get 2 thoughts. I think the first thing is the 2 of Wands, right? Where you are looking out at the horizon and contemplating the paths before you. So that's the way that it speaks to me. It means different things to different people. But expanding your horizons, it's look beyond your front, you know, your nose, look beyond your own front and back door. Consider other viewpoints. Look at it from all different angles. A little bit of the Hanged Man energy in there. Okay. Twin Flame Soulmate messages coming in for Scorpio, Sun and Rising. Oh, wow. Masculine coming in with the Lover's energy. That is a card of choice. It's Gemini. It's a card of choice. Choosing the union, choosing self or the other. Not sometimes it can be both. Feminine, there's that message in a bottle. Page of Wands. Now the Page of Wands can mean a couple different things, so I'm going to wait till I clarify it, but generally pages are messengers, or they're like the freshest energy of the element. So think about, and I do see that my internet is really sticky. We are in the midst on the west coast of Florida here of a hurricane, and my internet reception has been wonky. It is not you. You are not hallucinating it. I'm just going to keep going and hope we don't get knocked out. Hang on, let me just pull the cards. I'm trying to speed this up a little bit since I noticed that I'm losing connectivity. Oh my gosh. Okay. Wow, wow, wow. That tower keeps coming out for people. What I'm seeing here is for the masculine, Eight of Pentacles in the past, head down, really focused on something very intently, maybe trying to come up with a clever solution or a creative solution to a problem. And where they're at right now is really beautiful. We've got the Lovers and the Three of Pentacles. This is very co-creative, very much about working on this connection in the here and now. I love the Three of Pentacles because to me the Three of Pentacles is always about alchemy and a little bit of the sense of its transmutation, taking something ordinary and transmuting it into something extraordinary. And it requires you, your divine counterpart, and spirit sort of working together very co-creatively. So I love that that is where the masculine's at right now. Again, remember, you can flip it around if you need to. In the future, though, this is a struggle. It's not easy. There's some perseverance required, some measure of pushing, when there's very little left in your tank, so to speak. It is a card of perseverance, so we'll look at that. Feminine in the past, Four of Cups. Either a missed opportunity or some form of friend zoning or rejection. And it's coming, then we have this Six of Cups, past life soulmate. So it's interesting that I wonder if on some level this feminine is waiting for that message in a bottle from the past life soulmate. Let me hold it up a little bit more clearly here. This is what we have for the feminine. Page of Wands and the Six of Cups. It's really lovely. It's almost as if it's about striking the match, that recreating or lighting the spark of passion with the past life soulmate who may have previously been in the friend zone. Either the feminine was in the friend zone or the masculine was in the friend zone to the feminine. It doesn't matter, but it feels as if some new spark is coming in, or at least the feminine is open to it. And then in the future, we have the Tower, Aries energy in that Tower, but the Tower is about something that isn't stable being knocked out, something that isn't serving you, something that isn't on solid ground. There's whatever part of this connection that isn't solid is just going to be wiped away. And sometimes it really does take the wind out of us. It does catch us off guard. So I'm glad it's in the future position. Normally when the Tower shows up, it's happening now, but it's in the future position. So it gives you a little bit of time to make adjustments. That's the beauty of tarot is, I'm not telling you what's going to happen in the future. It's predictive. It's like, well, if everything keeps flowing out as it is, this is what you can expect. But it doesn't have to be that, because we all have free will and we can operate in our lives right here, right now to impact outcomes. I just like to say that. Sometimes we forget the aspect of that free will plays, even in divination, even in tarot. I'm not a psychic. These are cards. I'm drawing on energies and I'm telling the stories and they resonate, but it is up to the querent, up to the person watching to understand that there's a lot that they can do to impact these outcomes. Wow. Lovers on... That's a little confirmation there. That's a lot of confirmation. Masculine in the energy of making a choice. Choosing the lover, wanting to return. Yep, absolutely. When? All in divine time. This is a fated connection. Knight of Wands with that wheel here is pretty clear that this masculine is coming back. I feel like they've already delivered the message. I feel like the message has been delivered, or at least energetically, they may be on their way back, because this is underneath. So you have to remember, when it's underneath, it's not quite yet in their conscious awareness. It's something that's bubbling up under the surface. I feel like this masculine understands that there's some measure of fate and, you know, destiny is at play here. Oof. 8 of Pentacles in the past. Yes. I almost feel like this masculine was working to the point of like physically working in their lives, at their jobs or whatever they do, to the point of distraction due to a broken heart. I feel they were hurt, kind of buried themselves in their work, right? Working toward some measure of happiness after this heavy-hearted, heartbroken energy. The sun is Leo, by the way, but it feels as if working toward getting over this broken heart and getting back to a phase of happiness, you know, so where they could just enjoy life. This is in the past, so I don't know. It can be literally yesterday, or it could be years ago. So it's really up to your storyline, but the present energy is ready to work on it in the here and now. 3 of Pentacles. With a Queen of Cups. That's you, Scorpio. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, and the Queen of Cups. Ready to work with this Queen of Cups. I'm feeling this is about, if this Queen of Cups doesn't represent the Scorpio energy, what it does represent is a high vibration of love, an open heart, emotional availability, compassion. Someone who's sensitive and caring and who gets it and can hold space as you kind of work to get beyond this 3 of Swords. I almost feel as if this masculine knows that they can trust their heart with this Queen of Cups, who I believe is this feminine. I'll just say that. If it's the masculine who happens to be the Scorpio, that's okay. It still represents the energy of open-heartedness and high vibration love and empathy and compassion. This is also a card that can go with the deep knowing, because the Queen of Cups is very intuitive, not unlike, I like to call her the stepsister of the High Priestess, right? The High Priestess is Pisces energy, and this is also water. So it makes me feel as if the Queen of Cups kind of has a deep knowing. And there we go. There's the 4 of Cups. Wanting to work to get beyond this friend zone, beyond the rejection. I feel on some level, well, I'm going to get to it in a minute, but I feel on some level that's the heartache. The heartache is about this either perceived rejection, or just that the connection was based on friendship first and maybe kind of got stuck in that friend energy. So not a full-out rejection, but just someone who, I'm seeing the 6 of Cups, so I'm feeling, Scorp, as if you two know each other from childhood or your youth. Right? Whatever that means to you. It doesn't have to be when you were kids. It could be high school. It could be college. You know, it depends on your age or stage of life. But I almost feel as if that these two here, you know, you've been friends. And it kind of got stuck there. And that's what this masculine wants to work on. Wants to work on getting out of that friend zone. Moving beyond it. Yes. Wow. Look what's underneath. Because they think this could be it. This could be it. This could be the happily ever after, the nirvana, the total emotional contentment that they've been searching for. And right, since they know that this is fate on some level, wow. I feel this, they know you're the one. If you're the feminine, this masculine knows you're the one. They know you're the one. And if you're here as a masculine, you know this feminine is the one. You know that you have to get beyond this friend zone or whatever kind of emotional standoffishness exists. It has weighed you down energetically in your heart chakra. It has been something that's been on your mind. You are working toward union, choosing this partner, choosing the soulmate. You understand fate is involved, destiny's at the wheel. It is an arduous journey for sure. Not one you're taking lightly. Requires a great deal of focus and perseverance. Wow. Scorpio, this is amazing. I love it. Yep, not going to give up, and I'm going to send a little message. Got it? Leads right into it. So yeah, and remember how I said that the pages, while they are messengers, they also represent the new fresh energy of the element. This is the element of fire, which is passion. So like, yeah, getting that spark lit. And starting small. This is not the ace. It's not the king. It's a page. It's, I'm not going to give up on this. I'm going to send a message. And the message is, I'm into you. I'm into you. There's something here. I haven't given up. I won't give up. Wow. So let me jump right to the Page of Wands with the feminine. This is beautiful. And I love how mirrored you are. Four of Cups, page. It's, yes. Waiting for that message in a bottle. This Page of Wands energy, this little message, this strike of the match, the light of the spark is exactly what this feminine is wishing for. This will be a wish granted. Keeping hope, faith, and trust alive, that the universe has your back and will deliver the wish, and the wish is for the communication. Let's ignite this thing. I love it. That is some real lovely energy. Yeah. We got to start somewhere, folks, and I feel that message in a bottle is very powerful here. Aquarian energy and that star. We have the beautiful new beginning with that Ace of Pentacles, but it all starts with a single message, with just a word. It's just a word. Just say it. I want to yell at this masculine. Say it. Just say it. Send the message. Don't wait. Don't delay. It's going to kick off. It will be a wish granted, and will lead in a brand new beginning in a beautiful direction. Oh, wow. Just gorgeous. Yeah, and I'll take this too. And in a way, it's sort of, that's the completion. You sort of get to lay down the burden here, dear feminine. It will be a relief. This is relief. All the heavy lifting's over. Lay it down. Marie Kondo it right out the door. Right? Because this 0 drops away, the 10 drops away, and it becomes the Ace of Wands. Okay, so let it go. Underneath, you're kind of ready to just, give me the relief. Come in with this message. I do feel to some degree this feminine is waiting for it. Waiting for that message that this masculine is preparing to offer. Oh my gosh. I'm so excited. Oh my goodness. In the past, 4 of Cups, 8 of Cups. I feel this masculine came in and made an offer. I feel they made an offer in the past and the feminine looked right by it. Didn't recognize it as the Ace of Cups. And sadly, they kind of, walked away. I feel that that's why this 3 of Swords is here. I feel this masculine was rebuffed, and I feel the feminine sort of just kind of didn't see it for what it was, and it was sort of a missed opportunity. They were still on their search. That Eight of Cups, sometimes it's walking away from someone. Other times it's just, being on a search for something that is more emotionally fulfilling. And it's possible that when this masculine last appeared, whenever that was, the feminine didn't recognize it for what it was at the time, or wasn't prepared to receive it. Wanted something more, and chose to move on. And underneath, wow, really felt that it's over. End of a painful cycle. Huh. I'm going to course correct here. It's also possible that this feminine was the one that was friend zoned or rejected. And so they walked away. They walked away. So it can go either way. For some of you, it's one way. This feminine sort of friend zone the masculine, and you're working toward a reignition of the spark, seeing it in a different light now. For others of you, the feminine was the one who was friend zoned, and the masculine sort of felt the heart heaviness that they were either too focused on their work or focused on something else to not recognize what was on offer here. So I do know you've been friends. I know I'm speaking to a Scorpio here with a divine counterpart that you've known for a long time. And you didn't start as lovers. You started as friends, or you've known each other, grew up around each other, had friends in common, something like that. And I feel as it's like, there's been like, you've been like ships passing in the night for all these years. It came into being that you could explore it, and it was rejected. It was rejected. Somebody walked away. I don't know which one of you, but that ace came in, and it was just kind of like, meh. Not really seeing it in that moment, and it being perceived by both of you as a missed opportunity and something you might not be able to recover from. And I kind of feel like you're getting beyond that now. Masculine is now all in this energy of, yeah, I'm going back. I know what I want. I choose this connection. I choose the lover. I choose the union. This is destiny. We're supposed to be together. We're supposed to be together is what I hear this masculine saying. I don't care if that feminine, if that Queen of Cups doesn't want me in that way. I know there's something more here. I know this could be like the happily ever after I've always waited for. And I feel like now the feminine is sort of saying, yeah, give me that message. I'll answer this time. And then we can be done with all this crap, because I kind of feel like you both were literally ships passing in the night. You just kind of kept missing each other timing-wise. And I feel the timing is coming up right now. And you both sense it. You're both open to it. You're both open to the timing. And if you're not, you better be. Hurry up. Yeah, deep knowing message in a bottle. That you're both open to the timing now. I think you are. Six of Cups. That past life soulmate coming toward you with love. This is the Knight of Cups. Super romantic. Heart wide open. Wearing your heart on your sleeve, nothing to hide, nothing to disguise, full emotion on display. Five of Pentacles, some measure coming back to kind of clear this up. I feel they're coming in almost apologetically, like emotionally aware of the icing out. That Four of Cups that I initially thought, it is the feminine, was rejected and kind of went on their merry way. And that's what I feel I'm still seeing, is this masculine coming in with love to sort of redress the wrongs, redress that ghosting or the sense of abandonment. Yeah, that Five of Pentacles kind of suggests that I had it right the first time, that Four of Cups represents a friend zoning of of the feminine. Like feminine was friend zoned, I should say, and felt that abandonment and being kind of left out in the cold. And now this Knight of Cups returns, the past life soulmate returns to fix that. Yes. Wow. Emperor. Yes. Masculine. Boom. Feminine. Wow. And then, can't make it up, guys, there's that Three of Pentacles. This is a divine connection. This is a twin flame soulmate connection. I'm feeling solid twin energy in this whole reading. Divine masculine, divine feminine, working with spirit. This is no doubt in my mind. It all sits on top of this. Now it's underneath, so it hasn't quite shown up yet, right? It's on its way, but when it does, this is the outcome. I mean, really. Six of Cups, Emperor, Empress, Three of Pentacles. Working together in the here and now to make it real and to take it to the next level. We're not going to play friends anymore. We've got a mission. This is your mission. Twin flame soulmate mission. Showing up. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh my gosh. Crazy. And then we have this Tower. And I want to be clear about the Tower. The Tower doesn't always mean that your life is going to fall apart. So I don't want anyone getting all paranoid. But sometimes we build like a house of cards. You know, sometimes things aren't really built on something stable and it can't withstand the cracks. You know, you get up from the table, you bump it, the whole thing comes down. So sometimes the Tower is more about clearing out those levels that aren't solid and shoring up the foundation. Wow, Tower and the Knight of Pentacles. Whoa, big transformation here. This is a big transformation of this entire connection. It will happen very slowly. I'm going to say we have we've got Tower, Aries and Scorpio there. Scorpio, your death is one of your cards. And in between is this slow moving, responsible, practical, reliable, predictable, deliberate. The Tower here is whatever hasn't been serving this connection, whatever isn't stable and solid on solid ground is going to be wiped away. And it's replaced by this transformation that takes place over time, slowly, responsibly. That Knight of Pentacles to me is about being serious. The action you're going to take is in this here and now 3D energy. I'm serious. I'm focused. I'm going to cross every T, dot every I. We're going to get this right. Whatever this Tower was before it came down is going to be totally transformed. The structure will look like brand new of this connection. That's what's coming. So I don't want people to get freaked out when they see the Tower all the time. It isn't always doom and gloom. You have to remember in every Tower there is a crown. That crown represents victory. It's the divine coming in to save the day. So even though it can be life-changing, for some it can be earth-shattering, for others it can be very unexpected and unpleasant, but it's usually unexpected and unpleasant because you didn't deal with it the first time around. So I feel as if like that has happened to me more than I care to share at the moment. But I feel like the transformation will be complete. It will come through very methodically and deliberately with a freaking plan. Planned transformation after you move everything that isn't solid out of the way. Got it? Okay. Whew. Thank you for joining me, Scorpio. If this is speaking your storyline, The link to the extended is below. I'll be there in just a second. And I'm going to pull a card to see what are we dealing with. What's the situation that's pressing right now? What do we need to pay attention to right now? And then the middle card will be the block, the challenge, or the dynamic between the two of you around that situation. Third card will be, how do you get beyond it? Like, what should you do about it? Or what can you expect to come of it? And then a message from this masculine to the feminine. What would they like the feminine to know? What are they trying to say? Message from the feminine to the masculine, same thing. Message to you, Scorpio, from your higher self, spirit of the universe. That has been coming through often as a pep talk. Sometimes something to consider, right? Like a warning of some sort. And then your outcome card, what can you expect going forward and in what time frame? Although we do see the Wheel of Fortune here, and I know that that Knight of Pentacles moves at its own pace. If timing is a factor, it will come out right there. I look forward to seeing you there shortly. Otherwise, take care, Scorpio, and I'll see you in a future reading. Bye now.